some of the best people in life know how to tell time. One of my heroes is Nelson Mandela. Now, I use Mandela not for all the reasons that everybody likes him for, but that guy knew how to tell time. He knew how times have changed, and he knew the response to give to time. So after even sitting in prison for 20 years, when he came out, he had the wisdom to realize that it's not him who has changed, time has changed, and South Africa needed a different kind of leader. You're going to go through that too. Times will change. And if you want to remain relevant, your business relevant, you have to change with the time. Time will not change for you. You would have to change with the time. Persistence is super crucial because it is the one thing that you can bind yourself to. See, when I went to business school, one of the things they told us is that you need to make sure that in a strategy class, that whatever strategy, business strategy that you have, it will come to naught if your business dies. So you need to make sure that the first lesson in strategy is you have to remain in business. You need to make sure that whatever happens, you remain in business. That is persistence. Like whether the business is, like there are some people who like to wear the performance of their business on their face. You don't need to. Businesses go through bad times and good times. You have to keep the appearance or make sure that you are in business regardless of whatever. You have to stay in business. And the reason you have to stay in business is competitors, they get tired, competitors fade, the markets change. But if you are in business, then you have a chance that things could change in your favor. At SMSGH or HAPSA, we use this strategy to ward off so many competitors just by the fact that we're persistent. Like we never go away. So we save to fuel that persistence. Like when we make any money, so we have a financial policy that we've had from way back. All our profits, 60% is saved for the future, untouched. Everything we've made from our very first check of 500 cedis to date, 60% is kept away. Why? We want to give ourselves a chance to be in business, regardless what. There was a time we feared so much that competitors will come from outside with big money, invest in local companies and all of that. Now we're at a level when we hear some of the valuation and the investment we make, say, oh, cool, let them come. In fact, when we rebranded to Haptel, some people were saying, oh, they've sold the company. I'm like, see these guys. we have sold zero. We will only sell to people who will accept our valuation for what it is really worth. Truth tell, always. No bullshit. Truth tell, always. No bullshit. Make sure your business is an entity of truth. There is, I think Ruka talked about it, there's a lot of hype, bad knowledge, bad things you hear out there. Drown half of it. Filter out the things you don't need. Take only the truth. The truth is your reality, what you see, what you observe people do, and use that to build something interesting. Often we overestimate academic intelligence. So many of us would hire people who have the best degrees and co, and we often underestimate emotional intelligence. It is perhaps the most important thing Because, you see, academic knowledge is sort of universal. But when it comes to emotional intelligence, it's a very local thing. You want to make sure that you do things for your market that is relevant.